Now, lawmakers representing Nigeria at the ECOWAS Parliament have threatened to withdraw their membership following a breach of resolution passed by the Parliament to suspend all recruitment processes and other irregularities. There are allegations of a lopsided recruitment exercise at the ECOWAS Parliament, which were allegedly skewed to serve the personal interest of member states excluding Nigeria. The Nigerian lawmakers say the decision was made following several reports of undue process and lopsidedness in the exercise. They also cited the huge financial commitments that Nigeria makes to the body while relegating funding to its internal security challenges. The Nigerian lawmakers say there is no commensurate return on investment for Nigeria in ECOWAS for all the country has done and is doing for the region. Now, joining us live from the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, is Global Affairs Analyst Paul Ejime. He joins us from Abuja. Good evening to you, Paul, and thanks for joining us on the news.
Good afternoon, Benga. Thank you for having me.
Now, Paul, reactions have trailed the threat by Nigerian delegation in the ECOWAS to withdraw from the regional bloc for what they called ongoing illegal recruitment by the leadership of the parliament. What's your view on this?
So, I think it's just one of the issues or challenges that ECOWAS is facing at this moment. Remember that ECOWAS has a number of community institutions. The parliament is one of them, the court, the health agency in Ouagadougou, and then the ECOWAS Commission, which oversees all of this. But the Nigerian MPs, what it shows is that something is not right. But I don't know whether this is the best way to go about it, because if you are talking about the courts, you talk about the parliament, you talk about the commission, I thought they should have, tried to bring a consolidated approach to it, and then also talk to there are instruments and mechanisms for bringing this out raising these issues within the ECOWAS ambit before now coming out with it, because it doesn't look good. This institution is based in Nigeria, in Abuja. So why did they allow things to have gone this way? There might be some merit in what the MPs are saying, but I think the strategy, for me, is not the best way, because there are so many things that are wrong with ECOWAS, and that is because of the leadership of that organization in the last 12 years or 10 years. They have deviated from the aims and goals of the founding fathers, where you have officials acting, from their agenda of their own country, instead of looking at the collective. I think that is where the problem is.
I'm glad you mentioned.
And they need to look at it and resolve it.
Okay, Paul, I'm glad you mentioned that you're not really satisfied with the way they're going about it. I mean, as diplomats, you expect them to be more diplomatic and handle these internal problems in a better way. So Nigeria's strategic role in the growth and development of ECOWAS cannot be dismissed or undermined. Will a pull-out of ECOWAS not undermine its influence in the region? I mean, the Nigerian nation has sacrificed a lot for ECOWAS in the last 3 decades and more.
I think they shouldn't allow it to get to that. If you look at how ECOWAS was set up, one is fortunate to have interviewed the late Professor Adedeji, who was given a marching orders by then. He was a commissioner, now a minister of economic integration, economic development. And then the then head of state, after Nigerian Civil War, had given him that order. And he worked with Ide Umaru, of Togo. So General Gowon, yes, and the Togolese President Yadema, they were the ones that came together to say, listen, going alone, we are not likely to make any impact. So there is need for regional integration. And that has caught on. But what has happened is that the contemporary leadership of ECOWAS do not seem, some of them probably do not know the reason or the goal or the objective of ECOWAS. And that is why you have this kind of problem. But I'm saying that Nigeria too has actually taken its eyes off the ball. That is why these things are now festering. But I'm saying it can be resolved. Because it's the greatest and the largest contributor, it should expect, commensurate benefit. But you don't blame others. You have to look at yourself and say, well, what I'm supposed to do, am I doing it right? And if it's not right, you correct it, both at home and then at the regional level. But what happens is that Nigeria has left a gap, and nature abhors a vacuum, which other countries have capitalized on, and so they are doing what they are doing. So why should a country based in Nigeria, in the Nigerian capital, an organization that was founded by Nigeria, is funded largely by Nigeria, be complaining? To whom is he complaining now?
Of
is he complaining to himself or to whom?
Thank you very much.
How can you now, as the big brother, how can a big brother talk about marginalization? It shows that Nigeria is not doing its role. So it should go back to the drawing board and get its act together and let others follow. You know, it has the means, it has the resources, and it has as a regional power. It has helped most of these countries. All of them come to Nigeria, big brother. Nigeria helps them behind the scene, but they are virtually spitting in the face of Nigeria. And Nigeria is largely to blame because of that.
We'll definitely keep an eye on this situation. Paul, thank you very much for your contribution and your insights on this subject. We'll definitely have our eyeballs on this development in Abuja. Thank you very much, Paul Ejime.
Thank you for having me.